So first, let's start with the beat. The first thing I started with is this serum sound. It sounds like this. And it's just got the chorus 100% up, which is something that White Armor does a lot, is in Serum, like just the default chorus sound. So like for example, I'll just go ahead and pull up a Serum, make a pluck, chorus, all the way up. That's the White Armor sound. That's what he does. With this, I just pick two chords and just use these half steps, and it's just playing every note, and it sounds like this. It just sounds really open, but it still gives it drive and rhythm. So next I have this Serum sound, which is just a brass lead with some downsample distortion just to give it a little higher harmonic, and that plays this pattern just kind of sprinkled in the background. And that just finishes off every bar. It's a nice little flavor. Then next I've got this sub bass, which is just bass preset, nothing really crazy, and that sounds like this. Just filling out the bass. And then I've got this Keyzone Classic playing the piano chords but staccato, just an extra layer for the main chords, and that sounds like this. And on the mixer, I've got a flanger and an EQ just taking out some of the sub. And then lastly, I've got this Serum, which is a bell, and it's just once again layered with the main chord pad. I also have this Serum lead here, which is Western Union, which is what I was talking about earlier, just a saw chorus all the way up, some delay and reverb, and that just comes in and plays this. And then I have another lead which comes in. So all this is just a sine wave, and the envelope is mapped to the size of the reverb, which is what gives it like the bubbly sound. And that comes in and plays this. And then I've got this Serum, which is the same chorus preset, just with the chorus turned off and some attack, so it kind of like wub wub. And that comes in and plays this. And then finally, I have this auto gun, which plays at the end of every bar, and this is Static Force. So then all the melodies played together sounds like this. So now for the drums. So first, I'm just gonna play them all together and then talk about each sound. First, I'm gonna start with this tom. And White Armor likes to use these toms that he filters all of the top end off of, So this is literally just EQ'd just to have the bottom tone of it, and when it plays with the kick, it sounds like a softer kick in the background. And it just plays along with the kick and just fills in the extra space. I've got this shaker just to add more accent on the 4. And for the clap, I've just got this cashmere clap. It's layered with a snare from Serum, which just sounds very Crest. They really like to use the like the older 808 sounding snares with a lot of tail and a lot of like tone. And then I've got this loop that just is cut and plays this little beginning part just for some extra rhythm. I also add in this hi-hat on every offbeat. So the whole beat together sounds like this. So then I rendered that out, put it in a new project for the vocals. For the vocals, there's 3 things that make up Blade vocals. You need to be esoteric, talking about dreaming in a dream, drinking blood, etc. You need to try to be as tone deaf as you possibly can. And you need to be Swedish. Unfortunately, I am not tone deaf or Swedish, so you're just gonna have to bear with me for these, cause it's a little rough. So we're gonna start with the main take. I'm gonna play the raws and go through the effects. So this is the raw vocals. Look up at the crest of silver. So yeah, it's pretty bad. So first I started with clarity, because there was a good amount of noise in it. Noise gate, just always need to have a noise gate. And then waves tune, which I swear to God he uses. I went to one of his shows, and on the computer for the sound engineer, waves tune was open. So according to what I think, he uses waves tune, and that sounds like this. Look up at the crest of silver. Next I've got Arvox with the gate just all the way down. Just have it all the way up. Look up at the crest of silver. And then I've got CLA vocals on the rock female preset. I just tweaked some of these knobs just to make it sound a little more right. Look up at the crest. And then I've got an EQ taking out some subs, some 350 area, adding mids and reducing highs. Look up. Then I've got a flanger just for some added flavor. You always want to use flangers for blade type stuff. Look up. Then I've got Ozone 10 on warm vocal bus and Ozone Imager on focus vocals. And all of that together sounds like this. Look up at the crest of silver. We're there for you. And then I routed that to a bus with the radio preset and I have an automation for it to come in at certain parts in the song. And now for the background vocals. The same vocal chain, but it has the radio filter on it, and that sounds like this. And all this is the flanger turned all the way up. It's just the same mix, just with some of the presets taken out of it. And I've got it routed to this delay. And then I've got more background vocals, which are just me going like, ooh. And then on top of all of that, I just added some effects, just some little things to fill out some space, like a crash sound effects, some trumpets. Overall, you just want it to be jolly. Just want it to be very jolly. And after you do all of that, you should get this.
Wishing a fairy tale, hold up 22.